Good morning. How's everybody doing? All right, it is Tuesday. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Hope everybody is doing well. This reading is going to be for a life path number 7. Somebody who has the name Isaac or an Aries. Okay, that's what this reading is going to be about. Today we are doing a reading with a deck that's built around the Necronomicon. For any of those you don't know, that is, it's a book that was written by I forget the name. I forget their name. Hold on one second. There was a book that was written by. I forget what his name is. H.P. Lovecraft. That's who it is. Basically, this deck is based on the story that he wrote about the Necronomicon. It's said to be a make believe grimoire, but I don't know. I mean, you can believe what you want. I don't know. Where I'm at now in my life, I would totally believe that fiction comes from a place of truth. So, anyways, so without further ado, once again, this is going to be for a life path 7. Somebody with the name of Isaac or an Aries. Okay, so you can have any of those 3. You can have 2 of them, or you can have all 3. Doesn't matter. All right, so our first card is going to be this 8 of Pentacles. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, this card is about mastering something, okay? As well as this is also going to be talking about, somebody who is in business with the court, okay? So it's, in particular, the alternative definition says a young man that is in business with the Corinth, that has business relations with the Corinth. This card also signifies working hard on something. But if you look at the picture here, it looks like this is also, this is depicting possibly a mastery of some kind. So I could be talking to somebody who, pardon me, might have just completed trade school, something along those lines, okay? This is going to be our significant card. That's what this card is standing for. This is the event or the person. So it looks like this has to do with mastery of some kind. All right, sorry about that. I need to drink some water. Okay, so before we continue, I want to remind you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you haven't already done that. Hit the little bell notification if you'd like to, basically get all of the notifications from any of my uploads. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready to dive in. I also want to remind you guys, if you'd like to donate, you can do that by using the donations link that's in this video, or you can get it. It's on my YouTube homepage, on the YouTube channel page. It's going to be at the top. There should be a little, about or more or whatever button that you hit, and it'll pop up there for you as well. All right. Okay, so let's see what's covering this situation or this person, Spirit. Looks like this person might be covered in desire. Or it looked like, or very well could be that this person has mastered desire. Maybe they've found mastery over desire. That's impressive if you have. So from what I'm seeing here is it very well could mean self-control. This is going to be for a master number, or I'm sorry, a life path number 7. Somebody by the name of Isaac or an Aries. Aliens, huh? That's an interesting card. So whoever I'm speaking to, it looks like whoever's trying to master this. Okay, master desires. It looks like if we look at the card, it looks like it's crossed by aliens. That's funny. This deck is something else. Well, let's see what aliens is exactly, because that is going to be a major arcana card. So the 5th card of the deck, I don't want to say it's not the devil, because I think the devil is number 6. Yeah, it's knowledge. This is also going to be. Huh. So now this could very well could be somebody who is in business with you, whoever I'm speaking to, could be, covered in basically, I mean, they could be covered in addictions, some kind of desire. I mean, desire is obviously going to be, it's obviously going to be probably addictions. So it's 8, violence is going to be the devil. Let's see, desire. Yeah. Sorry, this is a new deck for me, by the way, guys. So, but see now see that it's coming in crossing here. I'm sorry, that's not knowledge. What am I doing here? That's not a 5, it's a 6. So it is a devil card. That's a lovers. The lovers is the aliens card. Pardon me. I'm just getting over being sick, guys, so bear with me. Are you afraid of being different? Huh. So, okay. So it looks like whoever I'm speaking to, it could be that they're afraid to master whatever they desire here, because of they're afraid to just go out on a limb and be different. If you're gonna be different, then go be different. I mean, I am by no means normal. I mean, what the hell is normal, anyways? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, everybody's fucking weird. Okay, I mean, from my experience, I haven't met anybody that's not fucking weird. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being weird. I love being weird. I'm different, and I have no problem being different. And so if you've mastered something, okay, and it's something that, could really be beautiful for the world, okay, or is something that, would have some kind of market, or, or whatever. It's something you love to do, but it's something you've mastered, something you're better than anybody else at because it's your own thing. Whatever that may be, no matter how weird it may be, do that. If that's what you love to do, then when you do that for business, then every day you're not getting up for work. You're getting up doing what you want to do. So don't be afraid to be who you are. Okay? Don't ever be afraid to be who you are. Ooh, this one slid out at me, so these two want to come off. Let's see. All right, so it looks like whoever this is, looks like they're going to be taking a leap of faith. We have the Fool card. Okay, followed by, looks like the 9 of Books. Let's see what the book. I don't know if the books are going to be the same as the Pinnacles or what. Let's see. So we have science. No, okay, books. So let's see if. I'm assuming this is going to be the same thing as the wands. Yeah, that's what it looks like here. So the Nine of Books. It looks like somebody was an antagonist in the past. That's what I'm getting there. Let's see if they have kind of a different meaning for that in this deck. But if we're going off of the normal tarot, then that Nine of Books is going to basically be, somebody being very antagonistic or defensive about something in the recent past. Torches. So I guess I don't really know what books are going to signify. See, Nine of Books. So it says here, in the recent past, okay, so you see, do not give in to your fears. You are almost to the end. You may be overthinking a particular situation or allowing yourself to obsess over something over which. Okay, so it looks like somebody was obsessing over something in the past. Allowing yourself to feel your deepest fear may be useful. So basically what I'm getting here is it looks like somebody was dealing with one of their biggest fears in the in the recent past, and they might have ran or something, might have ran from that, whatever that experience was, possibly. So it looks like whenever you took a leap of faith, whoever I'm speaking to, it looks like you took a leap of faith and you decided to just go against your fears, basically. Just go in, even though you feared, greatly because of it. You were scared to death of it. So it looks like then we have the Four of Torches. Okay, I'm thinking that might be Four of Wands. I'm not sure. Then it looks like in the near future we have a Knight of Books. Okay, and then this Eight of Torches is going to give us a better understanding of who our Eight of Pentacles is here. Okay. Right now we have a Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see. I wish I knew exactly which of these ones lined up to. But so if we go look at these Four of Torches here, let's see. We got the Four of Torches. Yeah, so it looks like the Four of Torches is going to essentially be the same thing as the Four of Wands. So this is going to give you. I don't really. I'm not really too sure, if I would say that this deck has any twin flame energy, but this card is going to be your twin flame card, if you would. But it's showing me this is really actually kind of safe space. So it looks like somebody took a leap of faith, or somebody might have made an accident. Okay, might have the Fool can stand for folly. Okay, it can stand for somebody who made an error. So it looks like this guy's making an error, right? Like somebody's just reading their book, going about their business, not worried about everything else that's going on, and they just walked right off the edge of a cliff. Okay, and when they did that, apparently it was because of their greatest fears. Okay, they just decided to just put their face down in whatever they do because they were afraid. Okay. And they were looking. This was their safe space. They were trying to find their safe space here. That's what I'm getting. Now it looks like in the near future you got this Knight of Books. Okay, let's see what this Knight of Books is going to be here exactly. So it looks like the Knight of Books is going to be it's basically going to be somebody who's going to help you. Okay, so it looks like whatever the case may be, whatever's happening. Okay, somebody made a mistake. Okay, because they were fearful, obviously in the recent past. but now it looks like they're needing a safe place, a safe space. They're needing somewhere to go to get away. Obviously, they're going through something. And it looks like in the near future you're going to have that. Okay, whoever I'm speaking with, you're gonna be able to get that safe space, whatever it may be. So if you have somebody you need to call that you need to, you're trying to get a hold of because you just need to just get away for a minute. I think that somebody's going to help you. Okay. Now we have the Eight of Torches for this Eight of Pentacles, whatever this mastery may be. Is they see this, whoever this person is, it's that's trying to master their desires, maybe master their addictions, whatever it may be. Looks like, let's see. It's looking like it's telling me run towards your fears is basically what this is saying. I mean that's what this is telling whoever this person is. Okay. Saying to run towards your fears is saying speedy action will be successful. So it looks like the faster you get on the move, to do something that you desire to do, that you want to do, that you're possibly fearful of doing. It looks like the faster you get out there and you do it, the faster, things are just going to work out, is what I'm seeing here. Let's see if Spirit wants me to draw off the top here. Yes, it does. All right, so we got 3 more cards here. So it looks like we have Authority. Okay, that's interesting. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Beakers. Okay. So, looks like whatever environment you're in, it looks like to be one of authority. And it looks like this very well could be because of this Queen of Pentacles, whoever this person is. The Queen of Pentacles isn't always, this is just, that just could signify just basically a some kind of earth sign. So whoever I'm reading for, it's looking like this person could be possibly under the thumb of a Queen of Pentacles. I mean, in this authority, whatever this authority card is, whatever environment you're in, man, it looks like this looks horrible. And it's looking like run to your fears, leave this behind, whatever this is. So I don't know what you're fearful of. I don't know if, I don't know what this is, but whatever it looks like, whatever environment you're currently in is not a place to be. It looks like you're struggling financially. That's the actual idea of this whole situation. Is you're struggling very, very difficultly. Is what I'm seeing here. Whoever I'm reading for right now looks like they're going through a lot of very serious financial struggles at the moment. Now this 8 of Beakers, I believe that's going to be the same thing as the 8 of Cups. Now the 8 of Cups being the outcome. We can look at the alternative meanings if we want to take a look at that first. What that's generally going to mean is it looks like whatever situation you're in, you're going to leave. Because whatever this is going on, that's horrible. But now the alternative meaning of this card can also be a marriage with a fair woman. Okay. So now that's not to say that, if you are a female, it's not to say you're going to get married to a fair woman. It could just be a relationship with a fair woman, or it could signify, if you are a fair woman, it could signify a marriage with you. is the outcome of this situation. So that's what I've got. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So basically, whoever I'm reading for, it looks like you're in a really just precarious situation, and it looks like financially you're hurting pretty bad. I would suggest getting the hell out of it. Whatever this financial burden is, whatever is causing you to stay in this financial situation, very well could be some kind of addiction. You know, as we do have desire here, and whatever's hindering you is again, it's this aliens card. I don't. Let's go back and look at that real quick. The aliens card cracks me up. So it looks like whatever's hindering you is it feels like you might feel different, to whoever, I guess maybe this card is wherever your safe space may be, wherever it has always been. What if you have one, or if you've ran from it in the past, but that is your safe space wherever you ran from. It looks like whatever that may be, it looks like that in particular might be your place of peace, your place of security. But you might feel like an alien while you're with that, that person that's what's crossing it, or when you're in the environment of wherever that person or whatever that safe space is. And that's okay. Okay? You have to understand that's how you're feeling. That's not necessarily what is actual. Okay? What you feel and what is actual are two different things. It's basically you got to get an understanding of your feelings. And you have to understand that your feelings, they're not always correct. Okay? And what I mean by this is you can get a feeling based off of what somebody tells you, and that what they tell you could be a lie. But you could get all kinds of hyped up about it. Okay? Now, the feelings in and of themselves that you've felt they're valid. Okay? You're valid in feeling how you feel about a situation. However, you feeling a specific way isn't always the correct feeling. You shouldn't feel that way necessarily, because you might assume something about something that's not correct. And so therefore your feeling would be incorrect, but it's valid. Because if your assumption was correct, then the feelings would be correct, right? But you have to understand that sometimes we make assumptions, sometimes we're lied to, sometimes things aren't always exactly what they seem. Hey. Can you stop? Dude. Thank you. Jesus. But so anyways, sorry, he was scratching him there. Just so I mean that's where I'm at though, and I hope this helps whoever I'm reading for this morning. I hope this gives you some guidance. Whatever the case may be, it looks like you're either going to leave whatever situation you're in, or if you were, if this is your twin flame here, or your person, whoever this basis is here, your safe space, and you might have ran from that before, in the past or something like that. It looks like there's going to be a marriage, because that's the outcome, is a marriage. Okay. So that's the two outcomes there based on that card there. Yeah. So like I said, I hope this helps whoever I read for this morning, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks.